The Appalachian Mountains of southern West Virginia offer a spectacular view to visitors. Nestled in the valleys between misty peaks lie quaint towns and villages with a character all their own. One such town is Welch, West Virginia, the county seat for McDowell County. Its appearance and makeup today is a far cry from what Welch once was in the not-too-distant past. In its heyday, Welch was a bustling, thriving city, boasting theaters, stores, and clubs that attracted thousands of visitors. Money flowed, and wealth was apparent, because coal was king. About 2 decades ago, things changed drastically for Welch and McDowell County. Decline in demand for coal and layers of expensive government regulations shut down most of the mining operations, leaving behind abandoned mines, rusting hulks of equipment, and devastated lives plunged into poverty. Coal mining is what made McDowell County wealthy, and now it was gone. The second, and almost knockout punch, came more recently in the form of devastating floods. In July of 2001, and just 10 months later in May of 2002, floods ripped through McDowell County, plunging its people even deeper into despair.
We're talking about Welch, West Virginia, which is McDowell County, and Welch is the county seat, which means it's the main city. And Welch used to be a thriving community. There used to be at one time over 200 buses every day bringing people into the city of Welch. They had a bunch of theaters, they had restaurants, they had bowling alleys, and it was just the real entertainment capital of southern West Virginia. But people came from New York, they came from all over the place, Washington, D.C., and then about a generation ago, 25 years or so, the coal mines began to shut down, the steel mills were closed, and people began to pull out, and what was once a thriving, robust community of 125,000 people within the county is now down to below 25,000 people. And so people have been in economic and emotional despair ever since then. About 1 out of every 5 houses is abandoned. 60% of all houses that are inhabited right now, according to HUD, are uninhabitable. They're below the standard of living. There's 37.8% of the people live below the poverty line. Another fascinating statistic is 2 out of every 3 homes in this county, they dump their raw sewage through a pipe that goes right into a creek next to their house. So we're here in Welch, and what we hope to do is we hope to bring about some hope to the people, some really good housing, and because the people are just in despair. About a year or so ago, McDowell County was one of the top 2 or 3 of the poorest counties in America. And today it's closer to number 10. So it is gradually getting better. And what we're trying to do is to stimulate this area by bringing hope, showing people that we care, and helping to right some wrongs and to fix some things that were broken.
McDowell County and its people have been forgotten by most of America. But Christ Community Church will not forget. 9 members, with financial help and many prayers from its congregation, headed south to right some wrongs and fix broken people. Through Aid for America, the group was privileged to enter into the life of Mr. Woolley, a 75-year-old blind man who lives alone in a small house that had a multitude of problems. They hope to bring a little light and comfort into a physically dark world.
And he has this house that's just falling apart to the extreme. He couldn't take a shower. I don't know how long he hasn't had a shower, and but he gives us his water's messed up, and he has a roof. It's got a huge hole in it, and big enough that you can climb through, and so he hasn't been sleeping on his bed. So there's a bed laid out in the living room, and it's pretty extreme here. Poverty level, abandoned buildings on the way.
I mean, it's just horrible to see how he's been living in this house for months, and just holes in the roof, and he has no water, hasn't been able to take showers. But I'm real glad to be part of a team. By the end of the week, should be able to take showers. He can have his bedroom back. He can have a dry bed, and just gonna be so blessed because he's gonna have all this stuff back, and just hope he knows that we love him out here and that we're here to help. And there's a lot more people down here that I wish I could help just like him, but it's just gonna be hard to get to them all. Can't do it all. So
I came with the group because I just want to be part of what we're doing for God. My friend Paul Font has told me for a long time. He always says we'll do the best we can, and that's what we're doing.
Here we are in Welch, West Virginia, loving on Mr. Woolley. Putting a new shower stall in for him, getting him some plumbing. He hadn't had a bath in a long time. And fixing his roof so he can get back in his bed. So, how much we love him too. Yeah.
Please don't forget those that have been forgotten.
Don't forget the forgotten.
Don't forget the forgotten.
Let's not forget the forgotten.
Let's not forget the forgotten.
Hey, let's not forget the forgotten.
Remember the forgotten.
don't forget the forgotten.
Don't forget the forgotten.